What's up, party people? Just going to share with you one of the short messages that we shared on one of our morning prayer sessions, which takes place Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. This one here, if I were to give it a topic, is entitled "Learn from the Lap." Okay, hope it blesses you.
Almost. This is a scripture that I taught my youngest daughter a long time ago, and for a reason. 1 Samuel 15 and 22 says, "Hear it as has the Lord as a great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifice, as in obeying the voice of the Lord. Behold, obedience is better than sacrifice." Y'all heard that before?
Yes.
Y'all can talk to me this morning, I know.
Yes.
Okay, so I
That's
just
it.
not too long ago, I just finished working out with my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And a part of the workout is running laps on the treadmill. Now I don't know about you, Roger, but I ain't never liked the treadmill. Never. I still don't like it. Um, the treadmill to me just seems so stupid. It seems like a stupid idea. I know what they're looking to do, but if you've ever had to run before, the treadmill doesn't really do what I think it should do. Well, you're running, but you never seem to be advancing when you're on a treadmill. You can make it incline, you can make it decline, make it speed up, but you're still standing pretty much in the same place. And in sports, when we would mess up, the coach would sometimes tell us to take a lap. And it wasn't like the lap would, running the lap was something laborious or something that was going to wear you out, make you tired, unless you just had one of those football practices where they just have you running a country mile. But um, during that lap, you had time to figure out what you were doing, right and wrong. You had time to think about why the coach made you run. And so let's take it this way. Y'all remember God promised to give Jericho to the Israelites. But when they got ready to march into battle, they saw that God had another idea. He's like, let's spend 7 days walking around this problem before we solve it. Somebody's listening already, I think. Uh, Sometimes we find ourselves here. We want to make progress, but God seems to have us walking in circles. Um, we want to push forward and go right at what He has given us as a vision, but God forces us to take another lap. So, why do we get so frustrated when we know that there's a lesson in every lap? Somebody's going to need this. Our perspective of progress is nothing like God's perspective. I need you to understand that. We tend to measure success when we see what we want. Um, I want to say that again.
Come on.
We tend to measure success
Come on.
what we want to see.
Mm-hmm.
But
Come on.
God measures success when we're willing to do what He wants.
Come on.
That's the difference. We want God to bless the work that we do on our jobs, and He wants us to recognize Him as the source of everything.
Thank you.
We want God to bless our marriages, but He wants us to submit to one another.
Thank you.
We want God to have a temper tantrum to support our anger, but He wants us to practice self discipline.
Thank you.
We want God to take away the cuss words from our mouths, but He wants us to control our tongues for ourselves.
Come on. Come on.
And so the next time God
Mm.
instructs or pushes you
Lord Jesus.
to take another lap,
Mm.
what I want you to do is look for the lessons that they're supposed to be learned there,
Lesson.
and look for
Amen.
the wisdom.
Amen.
Look for Him to whisper words of
Thank
wisdom to
you.
you while you're taking that lap. Uh,
Mm.
and
Mm.
your willingness to put one foot in front of the other is better than any sacrifice that